WDBJ TV News. 11 o'clock report.
Good evening. The state's fact-finding report on Virginia Western Community College is...
The sun is about to disappear from the sky. We are about to witness a solar eclipse, something that we haven't seen in America since 1951. Because the invisible rays from the sun could cause blindness, the best way to watch this amazing display is on television. And that's just what we're going to do. Good afternoon. During the next half hour, we will show you live shots of the moon as it blocks out the sun.
Good evening. Bob Monroe is back in court. The former fire coordinator has filed a $1.5 million libel and slander suit. Good evening. Apathy, there's not. All the talk of low voter interest and low voter turnout in this election has proved to be just that, no more than talk.
Here is a special report from News 7.
Good afternoon. I'm Keith Humphrey reporting for News 7 this afternoon. The flooding in the Roanoke Valley has taken on major proportions, nearing disaster proportions in some areas. Roads are blocked throughout the valley.
WDBJ 7.
Good evening. This is News 7 at 6. I'm Keith Humphrey. Teams of federal and state emergency officials arrived in Roanoke today to start the task of assessing the damage. Good evening. This is News 7 at 6. I'm Keith Humphrey.
May we pause and welcome you to morning once again and say good morning. We're glad you joined us and we hope you are fine and dandy. Morning, Connie.
Morning, Irv. Happy.
Yes.
This is your hometown station, WDBJ 7.
Good evening. This is News 7 at 11. I'm Jane Carlin. 2 people are dead, 3 others hospitalized after a shooting spree in northwest Roanoke.
This is your hometown station, WDBJ 7.
Good evening. This is News 7 at 11. I'm Jean Jadhun. It is a long recovery from last week's ice storm. More than 2...
Covering your hometown from newsrooms in Richmond, Danville, Lynchburg, the New River Valley, and Roanoke. This is News 7 at 11.
Covering your hometown from newsrooms in Richmond, Danville, Lynchburg, the New River Valley, and Roanoke. This is News 7 Saturday morning.
Good morning, I'm Denise Allen.
Hey, good morning, I'm Andrew Frieden.
And still to come in our second half hour, Kimberly McBroom takes us to Chateau Morissette, and we have more news and words from Roy Stanley.
Lots to talk about, including...
This is News 7 Saturday morning with Denise Allen and Andrew Frieden's weather.
Covering your hometown from newsrooms in Richmond, Danville, Lynchburg, the New River Valley, and Roanoke. This is News 7 at 11.
Good evening, I'm Eric Earnhardt. Nearly 50 rescue workers are searching a 15...
Covering your hometown from newsrooms in Richmond, Danville, Lynchburg, the New River Valley, and Roanoke. This is News 7 Morning.
And welcome to your Thursday. I'm Kimberly McBroom.
And I'm Shannon Young here with good news for the weather today and good news for the weekend.
Sounds good. Just what we want to hear.
Does sound wonderful. And we've been
covering your hometown from newsrooms in Richmond, Danville, Lynchburg, the New River Valley, and Roanoke. This is News 7 at 6.
A man from Franklin County and a Bedford County woman are now charged with murdering a teenager in Pennsylvania. Good evening. I'm Keith Humphrey.
And an SUV recall to tell you about tonight. News 7 is next.
Covering your hometown from newsrooms in Richmond, Danville, Lynchburg, the New River Valley, and Roanoke. This is News 7 at 11.
A BHS Indian portrays honor.
East Coast will get a taste of Roanoke. We'll explain. News 7 at 11 is next.
Covering your hometown from newsrooms across the region. This is News 7 at 11.
Snowflakes fall in parts of Southwest and Southside Virginia, but so far, only a few problems. Good evening, I'm Jean Jadhan. If you live in the southern part of the viewing area.
Covering your hometown from newsrooms across the region. This is News 7 at 5.
Several people are dead after a gunman opens fire at a university in Illinois.
We'll also have reaction from the Virginia tech community. That's coming up.
A Roanoke police officer shoots a teen. Now neighbors want to know why. These logs won't go to waste. We'll tell you who they'll help.
Warming up and clouding up as a front approaches on Friday.
And a man who once coached Randy Moss at Marshall is now joining Al Groh at UVA.
This is News 7 at 11.
A gunman opens fire at a university in Illinois. Witnesses say he had two weapons, a shotgun and a pistol. Good evening. This is News 7 at 11. I'm Natasha Ryan.
This is your hometown station, WDBJ 7, in high definition. News 7 at 6 starts right now.
Good evening, everyone. Thanks for getting your news with us. I'm Holly Davis. Police.
This is your hometown station, WDBJ 7, in high definition. News 7 at 11 starts right now.
Good evening. This is News 7 at 11 on your hometown station. I'm Natasha Ryan. People are getting out of the way. Hurricane I.
This is your hometown news leader, WDBJ 7 on I-19.
Good evening, everyone. I'm Chris Hurst. Melissa is off tonight. It's not something to change your plans over, but
this is your hometown news leader, WDBJ 7.
Now at 11, some scary moments as a child is hit by a car in Salem. We'll tell you what happened. Plus, over a dozen people are displaced tonight after a drunk driver crashed into this Danville apartment building. And the latest on the state of emergency order in Ferguson, Missouri. Here.
This is your hometown station, WDBJ 7.
Police are looking for a robber after two incidents at a fast food restaurant. What investigators know so far, family members are working to find a missing New York woman who was recently seen in our area. And students and faculty at Ferrum College have a new reason to be excited as the school is celebrating its brand new football field.
Your hometown news leader. This is WDBJ 7 Sunday morning.
Good morning, everyone, and thanks for joining us. I'm Nadia Singh in for Chris Hurst. A very chilly way to start your Sunday. Let's check in with.
This is your hometown news leader, WDBJ 7.
We are WDBJ 7. Good evening, everyone. I'm Chris Hurst.
And I'm Melissa Gayona. Right now, the delays continue on Interstate 81 in Rockbridge County. This is what the northbound lanes at mile marker.
Starting your day with news from your hometown. This is WDBJ 7 Morning.
Franklin County school officials are again working to change the reopening plan that originally violated health department guidelines, when other changes could be coming to the schedule.
Plus, which Fortune 500 company is expanding its operations and bringing more than 100 new jobs to Henry County.
Good morning, 4:30 on your Friday morning. Thank you so much for joining us. I'm Kimberly McBroom.
And I'm Niecy Payne.
All right, it's finally Friday, the weekend.
Covering your hometown from 5 newsrooms across the region. This is WDBJ 7.
Now at noon at the 11th hour, the federal government averts a shutdown. Why the drama in Washington isn't over yet.
WDBJ 7's Here at Home.
We're starting this afternoon with breaking news out of Lynchburg. EC Glass High School is now in lockdown. Officials say this is because of...
Now from your hometown station, WDBJ 7, this is 7 at 4.
Good afternoon, and thanks for joining us here on 7 at 4. I'm Melissa Gayona.
Happy Tuesday to you. What's up? I'm Logan Sherrill.
Covering your hometown from 5 newsrooms across the region. This is WDBJ 7.
Now at 11, Republicans are in the final stretch to push tax reform. How the changes could impact you.
A close race could shift the balance of power in the Virginia House of Delegates. We hear from a candidate.
The news on your hometown station, WDBJ 7, starts right now.
Why would someone just leave me there for dead, really, unless they stopped and they saw me moving?
A hit and run leaves a man unconscious and recovering from several injuries. Now he's sharing his story in the hopes of finding answers.
The Biden administration has announced its latest attempt to cancel Bill.
The news on your hometown station, WDBJ 7, starts right now.
Now at noon.
My initial reaction was kind of a fight or flight situation.
A local mother is calling for new safety measures after car break-ins over the weekend. We're hearing what she believes will cut down.
The news on your hometown station on 7 at 4 starts right now.
Today on 7 at 4, we're continuing our solar eclipse coverage. Catherine Maxwell gives us the insight on this astronomical event.
It's far more about inspiration.
On your hometown station, WDBJ 7 starts right now.
It's just really frustrating that you live in a good community and then bad people are coming in the community taking what you're working hard for.
Neighbors are seeing a rise in property crimes, from porch pirates to people.
The news on your hometown station, WDBJ 7, starts right now.
Now at 6, an accident leaves a popular local musician injured. More on his progress and why he's now speaking out.
The news on your hometown station, WDBJ 7, starts right now.
I can show you the grades and the test scores and the therapy notes to prove.
WDBJ 7 celebrates 30 years of serving you.